Hey everyone, this video will be just a visual explanation of the draft lottery balls process. I posted this, I think, about 2 weeks back. This will be for the draft lottery that we will have for year 5 or next year of our Stars and Scrub League. If you guys want to actually go and see the actual breakdown, it is posted on the league homepage. You can look through it over here. It's a three-part, explains everything, the draft lottery balls breakdown, how we start with initial balls, how teams are ranked. Second part will show you how many balls are awarded per team, how many balls are deducted per team, and the third part will actually just show you the complete total number of lottery balls, beginning with the initial, then how many balls were won, how many balls were lost, and then a grand total of how many balls each team will have. But yeah, if you guys can go read that on the homepage. This will be a visual explanation for those that are more visual learners. So first, let's start off with saying the draft lottery will be for the 12 teams that didn't make the playoffs. Honestly, I don't know what's going to go on with the Yahoo playoffs or if they are going to go on, but this is for the teams that finished 9th through 20th, since the top 8 teams did make the playoffs. Here is the final standings as shown on Yahoo. So if you can follow along, it shows Pretenders was number 9, Brawn 10, Venomous 11, all the way down to number 20, which was Team 24-8. I've copied that over here. If you can see, this is their final standing. 9 Pretenders, 10 was Brawn, 11 Tarantula, all the way down to number 20, which was Team 24-8. So what we do for the draft lottery is we actually go and give each team a lottery rank based on those final standings. So the team that finished closest to the playoffs, or the final standing of number 9, will actually be ranked number 1 as a lottery rank. And the team that finished the farthest, or last place team, which was 20th place in our league, will have a lottery rank of number 12. So in this case, lottery rank number 1 this year will be Pretenders. Lottery rank number 12 this year will be Team 24-8. Teams right in the middle, Eat Greedy's number 6, Energy Juice number 7, so on. You can actually see as we go. And then what we do is this is useful for the initial lottery balls that we will give. Similar to the way the NBA does it, this is the weighted part of the actual draft lottery. It basically helps out the teams with the worst standings, knowing that they probably have the worst team. So the team with the best record is going to initially have the smallest amount of initial lottery balls. Team with the worst record would have the largest amount. And the way we do it is we just take the lottery rank and we square it, or we just times it by itself. So Pretenders has lottery rank 1. They have initial lottery balls equal to 1 times 1, which is 1. Brawn is 2, so 2 times 2 is 4. Venomous Tarantula is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Boricua and 1 is 4, so 4 times 4 is 16. Thundercat is 5, so 5 times 5 is 25, so on. Let's say 10. 10 times 10 for Poncho's Toasty team gives them 100. Llama Drama was team lottery rank 11, so 11 times 11 is 121. And the last place team is ranked 12th, so they get 12 times 12 is 144. As you can see, the actual initial lottery balls are really weighted towards the worst teams, but unlike the NBA, in fantasy, we want to actually prevent tanking. So our league institutes the lottery balls can be won and deducted. So it says 10 balls awarded for each win. Sorry, trying to do this while holding a phone is kind of hard. 10 balls awarded for each win, 5 balls lost for each loss, and a tie is a neutral outcome, so there's no actual input for that. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit, try and get this on one screen for you guys. Alright, so here took the same information I had over there, just transferred into this initial lottery balls. So once again, 1 times 1 is 1, 5 times 5 is 25, 10 times 10 is 100, 12 times 12 is 144. So I just took that whole first column, or first little table, and moved it just into this one column. Now we're actually going to start using the rankings. So on this one, I actually have the rankings. So as you can see, Pretenders 10, 9, and 0. Brawn, 8, 9, and 2. Venomous Tarantula 9, 10, and 0. Boriqua and 1. 9, 10, and 1. Thundercats. I'm sorry, 9, 10, and 0. Thundercats 9, 10, and 0. Eat Greedy 8, 10, and 1. Energy Juice 7, 11, 1. RG's Team 7, 12, and 0. Spaceman Spiff 6, 12, and 1. Poncho's Toasty Team 6, 13, and 0. Llama Drama 4, 14, and 1. 24, 8, 4, 15, and 0. So now I'm just going to move over here. So now we take these numbers and we plug them into the wins, the losses, and the ties column. As you can see up here, it says 10 wins, or per win you get 10, per loss you get -5, per tie you get 0. So just plug all these in. Pretenders had 10 wins, Brawn 8 wins, Venomous 9, 9, 9. Just you can follow along. You see 24-8 had 4 wins, 15 losses. Llama Drama 4 wins, 14 losses. Let's say RG 7 wins, 12 losses. Thundercats 9 wins, 10 losses. Once again, the ties don't really matter because they were 0, so it's a net 0. But the wins will give them 10 additional balls. Losses will give you -5 balls. Doing the math, here's the additional balls earned and balls lost. So Pretenders, they earned an additional 100 balls. They lost 45. It'll give a net of 55. That'll be down below. Boriqua 9 and 10. So 9 times 10 is 90. 10 times -5 is -50. So 90 minus 50 will come out to 40. Once again, you'll see it below. Let's see what's another. Once again, 24-8. 4 wins means 40 additional balls, but 15 losses, so 15 times 5 is -75. This will carry down into another table I have below. Once again, it's just going to do the math for us. So same information I had over here. 10, 9, and 0, 10, 9, and 0, 8, 9, and 2, 9, 10, and 0. Let me just zoom out so you guys can see. Let's say Thundercats over here, 10, 9, and 2. Or I'm sorry, 10, 9, and 0, 10, 9, and 0. Shit, sorry, 9, 10, and 0. Energy Juice, 7, 11, 1, 7, 11, 1. Spaceman, 6, 12, 1, 6, 12, 1. Llama Drama, 14, 14, 4, 14, and 1, 4, 14, and 1. So once again, this is from the first column. This is from the first table up on top. This information is from the second table up on top. And then if we actually come and see, this will just do the math. So 100 minus 45 is 55, 80 minus 45 is 35, 80 minus 50 is 30, 60 minus 65 is -5. So this column right here is just the net result of the balls plus minus. If we take this and we add it to the initial lottery balls, which is over here. So we have 1 initial lottery ball, 55 balls earned. That gives us 56 total lottery balls. Brawn started with 4. They earned 80. They lost 45. So that's a total of 35 additional balls added to the 4. Gives them 39. I'll skip around a little just to make it go shorter. Eat Greedy, they started with 36 because they were number 6. So 6 times 6, 36. 8, 10, and 1. So they won. 8 times 10 is 80. 10 losses times -5 is -50. 80 minus 50 comes out to 30 balls. 30 balls plus the additional, or plus the original 36 initial gives them 66 balls. And on. Easy number to use is 100 just because 10 times 10 is 100. 6, 13, and 0. So 6 times 10, they earned 60 balls for Poncho's Toasty Team. 13 losses means -65. That's 13 times -5. So 60 minus 65, -5 balls. So Poncho's Toasty team started with 100 balls. They lost 5, so they ended up with 55. So as you see, the bottom 3 teams, they actually ended up losing balls, but it kind of evens out because they started out with the most balls in the first place. Spaceman Spiff came out even, 6-12-1, 6 wins, 60 balls, 12 losses, minus 60 balls, so they just ended up with what they had originally, which is the 81 balls. And as you can see now, this is just the final total lottery balls we'll have. So Pretenders will have 56 balls, Braun will have 39 balls, Venomous Tarantula will have 49 balls, Boricua and 1, let me go across, 56 balls, Thundercats 65 balls, Eat Greedy 66 balls, Energy Juice 64 balls, RG's team 74 balls, Spaceman Spiff 81 balls, Poncho's team 95 balls. I feel like I skipped something there, but Llama Drama 91 balls, and 24-8 has 109 balls. So as you see, the worst team still does have the most amount of balls, but it's not as bad as the original proportion, where the best team only had 1 ball originally. Now they have 56. The worst team had 144, but now they only have 109. So the weighted lottery plus the balls added and deducted for wins and losses kind of helps us even this out. This final column is just so you can actually see the percentages. Just like the NBA actually, the top 4 teams each have 12.5%. This one's pretty close. We have 12.9%, 10.8%, 11.2%, 9.6%. So top 4 or bottom 4 teams are, if we had to average, it'd be about 11%, and then everyone else is right around 8, 7, 6, down all the way to 5. So we do have a pretty good even distribution. And what we will do, actually, let me just back out over here. Going back to the initial post, if you go down to that 3rd section, this is another way of seeing it. Once again, like the 9th place team, Pretenders, who we have over here, they started with 1 ball, which was the 1 times 1. They earned 100, they lost 45, so got an additional 55, 56. So that's broken down here. They started with 1 times 1. They got 10 wins. They got 9 losses, so that's the 1 plus the 100 for the wins, 45 for the losses, 56 total balls. It goes on and on all the way down to 20, so you guys can read through that if you want to actually read the actual details of it. Once again, this is just a video version of it. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm actually going to try and do this on www.draftpicklottery.com. Just going to take this information, plug it in there, and we're going to do a draft lottery for the top 4 picks. It's taken me a little longer than I tried to. You guys can see that was my original computer, but it crapped out on me, so I had to actually borrow someone's laptop. And with the quarantine, it's just taking me a little longer than I wanted to, but hopefully I'll be able to get this draft lottery done tomorrow. You guys can see today is Saturday, 4/11. It's 10:18 p.m. right now, Pacific time. I'm going to try and do this, I'd probably say around 7 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, Sunday, 4/12. So I'll post this. I'll post this on YouTube with the link so that everyone can see it after. Had 2 weeks, was hoping someone could let me know if there's a way to do this as a live stream so people could see, but posted this about 2 weeks ago and no one had any suggestions. So just gonna do it how I did it the last couple of years, which seemed to be okay with everyone, which is I'll record it just like I'm recording right now, and then I'll actually post it on YouTube for everyone to see. Alright, thanks again everyone for playing this here. Honestly, don't know what's going to go on with the rest of the season. Really up to the NBA and up to Yahoo with what happens. But as of now, let's just get this. I'm just going to get this out the way so we have our draft order set for next year. All right, thanks.